Vamos para el stream, pa. Me estoy cagando, no me estoy cagando de hambre, pero voy a empezar en un rato a cagarme de hambre. Este... ¿Qué tengo, boludeces? ¿No? ¿Comida no tengo? No. Acá guardé lo justo y necesario para no ir muy lleno de peso. Yo ya que estoy, esto... listo. Pungueado, pa. Upa, no metí donde no era. Chucho! Literalmente era Chucho, ahora que me acuerdo. Yo tenía un trabajo para hacer un laburito. Y creo que era... Sí, ya sé que tengo hambre. Y era... un buen ladrón. Ah, acá está. Bien, es la A, ¿no? Sí. Bien. Vamos a hacer esa ya que es temprano. Son las... Son las 5:30 de la mañana. Vamos a hacer esa rápido. Lo más rápido posible. Calentura. Esto me sirve después, no sé si para hacer pociones o para vender nomás. A ver. Sí, necesitaría... ¡Epa! Tengo acá comida. Listo. El caldero comunitario. El caldero venezolano. No. No. Chistes con nacionalidades. No. 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 Nada de murieron 4 personas y 2 bolivianos. Sí, hay que subir la montaña, la puta madre. A ver. Puta madre. Me voy a recaer acá. Me hace mierda. Cada vez estoy peor. No, 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 no. Vale, a ver. Se va a caminar con esta armadura, boludo. A ver. ¡La puta madre, boludo! No puedo subir por ningún lado. Ah, acá hay un sendero, bien. Ey. Vos me servís, me parece. Para vender. A ver. Acá está el sendero. Bien. What? Ah, ni conocía esa planta amarilla. Ah, mirá que está lleno. Ah, mierda. Está literalmente lleno. Ah, subir punto de arborista me sirve. Creo que para el futuro, más que nada. Igual el punto de habilidad Maradona. El punto de herborista que a mí me sirve, que es el del carisma, ya lo tengo, así que es como... No estoy recontra interesado en subir puntos. Ah, mira, ahí está, creo que... Es esa casa, ¿no? Sí. O muy cerca, por lo menos. Ah, no, esto es diente de león, nada que ver. Pensé que era esa planta de no sé qué. Ah, no. Ah, yo dije, todas estas plantas se pueden lootear. Digo, me subo al nivel 100 de arborista. No, no, no. ¿Y esta? Ah, mira, esto, a cardo. Ah, una banda de cardo acá. Che, 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 che. El día que necesite misión de herborista, me vengo acá, boludo. ¿Qué hay acá? Esto es una horca, ¿no? Colina del ahorcado. No quiero saber qué hicieron acá. Espero que nada sexual, ¿no? Eh... acá. Esto, ¿no? Sí. Comenzar a acabar.
Christ wound, what a fucking stink. How long have you been lying here? Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there.
Cago en la puta.
Where the fuck is that wren? Oh,
Volver con Pesce, a ver. ¿Puedo hacer un viaje rápido? Sí. Ah, sí, a todo esto, me olvidé. Ayer cuando me estaba vaciando el inventario, me metí en la casa del curtidor de cuero y le afané una cantidad de guita impresionante. Le afané una cantidad de guita impresionante. A Peyek. Peyek. La put. Peyek, dame bola.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy,
Tengo
Harry.
la armadura en la verga, boludo.
If the ring wasn't on the
Está,
corpse,
está,
the
está
executioner would
sucia,
have before he carried
abollada.
his body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
Listo.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly.
Sí,
and
sí,
with
sí.
sensitivity.
Igual le voy a decir que no, así me enseña, fuerzo una cerradura y subo el nivel.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try that yet.
Aún no he tenido la oportunidad de intentarlo. No forcé 2 cofres para obtener esta armadura. No, eso nunca pasó. No me entré en una casa, ok.
Hold the lockpick in your right hand.
Sí, sí,
and
sí.
use it to feel out the tumbler.
No, está
Got
acá.
it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. You're a dab hand, Hal. Make
Mirá, y me gané un jump redemptor.
Remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real locks, you have to watch out.
Listo. Sí, 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 ya, a ver, obviamente que ya lo sé hacer, ¿no? Lo hice ya como 7 veces ya lo hice. Pero aún así quería, para que me dé experiencia y subir el nivel. Sí, y voy a tener que subir un poco la vitalidad, me parece. En algún momento porque... Va, a ver, subir. Esto no es como lo del resto. Acá haciendo ejercicio sube solo, no es como que vos lo tengas que subir. Lo que podés desbloquear es habilidades. Pero la habilidad sube sola. O sea, la vitalidad sube sola. Combatiendo, haciendo ejercicio, etcétera. ¡Epa! Ah, no, pensé que eran trapos para peces, era un pescado, ¿no? O era un mugre nomás, en el agua. A ver. Sí, ya ni me voy a esforzar, ya voy a subir por el camino bien y ya está. Si no, entre que o me hago mierda o no puedo subir directamente. Así que subo por acá y ya está. Hay que tener cuidado porque a veces que se pega unos bugachos el juego. A ver, se supone que está para allá la casa, ¿no? Epa. Esto para obtener platita. Más dientes de león. Bien, no se ve lagueado por lo menos. Pues tengo acá, tengo en una pantalla estoy jugando y en la otra pantalla estoy viendo cómo va la grabación. Y a veces pega un tirón de FPS. Qué lindo, boludo, la puta madre, qué lindo es este juego, nunca me voy a cansar de decirlo. Pero no, ayer... Va, ayer, hace como 4 días que grabé el otro episodio. No... En un momento se lagueaba la grabación. No sé qué pasó. Vamos a echar nunca. ¿En serio me puedo sentar? No pensé que se podía. Voy a hablar con él.
that noise? Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
Ya que estoy, me voy a limpiar. Bien. Jodeme que dejó la puerta abierta, me muero. ¡No! ¡Qué cagada! Bueno, espero que no se me rompa mucha ganzúa porque... Listo. ¡A punguear! A ver. Le voy a comer del caldero. Para empezar. A ver. ¿Qué tenemos por acá? Aguamiel y alcohol. Más cosas. Sí, ya voy medio sobrecargado. Bien. ¿Qué tenemos por acá? ¿Dónde está? Acá. Bien. Sí, ya voy bastante cargado, la verdad. A ver. Vamos a saquear primero este. Lo voy a desvalijar entero, o sea. Bien. Todo esto creo que era Peshek el que me compraba cosas robadas. Me voy a hacer un dineral después. Listo. Uy, dos jump redemptor.
This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a tin penny.
Listo. Pungueado, pete. Acá no hay nada para robar, ¿no? ¡Epa! Este cofre no lo había visto nunca. ¿Qué tenemos por acá? ¿Cómo que? ¿31 cachiporra? ¿Qué? Este chabón tiene algo sexual, algo medio sadomasoquista, me parece, ¿eh? Porque esto no es normal que tenga 31 cachiporra. Tengo una cantidad de peso, boludo. No. El peso que tengo no es normal, amigo. 31 cachiporras. Ah, no. Pega 30 y... Qué raro. Claro, no, 3 cachiporras. Aún así, porque carajo tiene 3 cachiporras, ¿no? Pero... Ajá. No sé, voy a comer algo, aunque sea para liberarme un poco de peso, boludo. Estás saciado, listo. No, y encima ahora estoy lleno. La puta madre. No puedo ni subir un tronco. Tengo una cantidad de peso, boludo. Tendría que haber venido con los bolsillos casi vacíos. Che, voy a hacer un corte y cuando esté allá y haya guardado... Uy, acá me hace mierda. Ah, va, ¿cuál? Claro, aunque como voy caminando despacito no me pasa nada. Voy con un flow, boludo. Bueno, voy a hacer un corte y vuelvo cuando haya guardado todo. Posiblemente cuando mis nietos estén grabando este gameplay, porque a la velocidad a la que voy, boludo. Ya sé, vos, linda. Vos, Peshek, dame bola.
Be with you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you. And I'll have something for you soon, too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean, the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. See you later.
Le puedo vender, a ver. Aguamiel. Las 3 cachiporra. Esto que yo no lo voy a usar. La cofia. El licor. Esto. El Jam Redentor no se lo voy a vender, obviamente. Los 3 vendajes. Listo. 1650. Voy a cerrar el trato, total. Tengo para sacarle dinero para el rato, pero... Uy, sigo sobrecargado, boludo. Andate a la puta madre. Voy a ver si puedo agarrar cosas robadas acá. Sí, no me importa si estoy sobrecargado. A ver, tengo cosas robadas, ¿no? Ah, ya nada me figura como robado. Bien. Excepto este Jam Redentor. Inventario armas. Armadura. Vos te vas a ir adentro. A vos no te voy a usar por ahora. Pero el Jam Redentor. El robado. Acá. Listo. A ver. O sea que ya no son cosas robadas. ¿Las puedo vender así nomás? Ok. Mendigo, no. Bata de noche. ¿Qué pasó? A ver si hablo con esta piba que me dice.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
What? ¿Qué conversación más corta?
Henry, I'm so glad to see you.
No, todavía no quiero manejar la tele. Más adelante.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much. But I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Chucho se llama. ¿Qué mood? Es Chucho.
When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then. What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his
¿Cómo que
heart.
inútil, chabón? Un perro guardián, ¿sabe qué?
He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Scarlet. So, I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never
Ya me
had a
encajó al
dog
perro la
previous.
luchona, boludo.
We never needed one.
Come on.
Voy a cobrar la AOH por lo menos.
He's got no one.
All right. I'll take him.
Creo que me sirve
He
para
can
pelear,
keep me
así que...
company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
Sí, acá. Vení, perrete. Vení, 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 vení.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Scalix, remember? You wanna go with me? Come on then, we'll get on.
Ahora hablas con animales, pelotudo, ¿o qué?
Follow me.
Ajá. Sí, el perro creo que dentro de todo me sigue para todos lados, ¿no? Bueno, voy a hacer... Oh, la puta, cómo me metí de mal acá. Encima el perro me tosquea. Bueno, entonces supongo que ahora para vender todo esto voy a tener que hacer otra transición. Qué bien. Hey, ¿tengo algo de carne para darle al perro? Pará, tengo un punto de diálogo. Tengo varios puntos. Preparador. No, espera, aquí información. Después de forzar una cerradura, se tiene una posibilidad del 20% de que las ganzúas rotas se regeneren en el inventario. ¡Opa! ¿Qué pasó? Y... las ganzúas resisten más y duran el doble de tiempo. ¡Epa! Esta me resirve. Y acá, diálogo. Alta cuna y baja cuna. Este todavía no sé lo que voy a hacer. Por ahora voy a ponerme oferta final. Que es que cuando un comerciante pierde la paciencia, me da como un turnito más para remendar que el chabón no le haya gustado mi oferta. Así que creo que el que más conviene es esa por ahora. Porque como que ahora no tengo que usar tanto el diálogo. ¿Qué pasó? No. Así que bueno, voy a hacer un corte y cuando llegue a la ciudad estoy. Boludeces. Las pieles se las podría vender. Qué pelotudo. ¡Qué boludo! Las pieles se las tendría que haber vendido al curtidor. La concha de la lora. Y eso estaba a mitad de camino. Soy un pelotudo. Bueno, a ver. Vos, no, vos vendés pan. Vos me vas a comprar la fruta, ¿no? A ver.
And stay out of sight. What will people think if they see me talking to a vagabond like you?
¿Por qué no me chupás la punta de la pija, vieja?
Take care.
Vagabundo, me dijo. Ándate a la puta que te frío. También que con las pintas que tengo no... Tomá, pan, te vendo, col, cebolla. El vino te lo puedo vender también. Sí, pero no me va a pagar nada por el vino esta, porque no es su... Sí, está bien. No es su... ¿Cómo se llama? No es su negocio. Este creo que me va a dar un poco más por el vino. A ver. Vos. ¿Cómo anda, loco?
Good day to you. What do you need?
Que me ven... No. Aunque eso también lo podría hacer, pero ahora no.
Luck to you.
Vender. A ver, en otros. Te voy a vender esto. ¿What? Vender esto. Caléndula, cardo, diente de león. Te voy a vender estos. Estas. Tengo una banda. Bueno, ortiga no te voy a vender. Ganzúas tengo 22, amigo. El dado de Henry vale 10. Tomá. Yo no lo quiero. Total, casi no juego. Vendaje no te voy a vender ninguno. Creo que no. Yo le vendería pieles lo mínimo. No. Para ver. Chiporras le tengo que vender a este, boludo. Listo. La bata de noche, la copia, esto. Sandalias de dama, túnica de mendigo. Listo. Comida no. Ah, el vino. Y sí, las pieles. Piel de venado. Listo. ¿Qué más le puedo vender? Comida. Tengo los Jam Redemptor, boludo. Bien. Tengo 7 antorchas. Llegan de 6. Listo. Listo. No le voy a vender nada más. Voy a regatear un poco.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Vamos a hacer la ventana de Overton. Voy a ofrecerle 155, 150. 25 glories más. Glory, nada. Glory coins. Re Arcadia. No. 140.
Agree?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
Y mira, 135 es lo que te iba a pedir originalmente, ¿no? Pero... no.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Listo. Le saqué una buena cantidad de monedas más. Y ya no estoy en la verga. O sea, ya no estoy sobrecargado. En la verga sí estoy porque estoy re sucio y tengo todo roto, ¿no? Pero... vos.
My respects to you.
No. Todavía no. Hablemos de negocios.
May the Lord watch over you.
Aguja... no, todas las... a ver. Eso. Lo que valga poco. Tampoco. ¿Fragmento cuánto tiene de...? Ah, no me muestra los stats ni nada. 52. Y fragmento tiene 43. Este vale 309. Fragmento vale 34. Fragmento está impecable igual. Te lo voy a comprar. Y te voy a vender a fragmento. Sí. Entonces me quedaría en 274. Pero te voy a redoblar la apuesta. Te voy a comprar una daga. Listo. Y ahora me sale 308. Listo. Regatear.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Ventana de Perdón. Al palo. Casi 60 menos.
You're a right pinch purse.
70.
Are we agreed?
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal.
80.
All right, so.
¡Ah, vamos! Le mangué como 40 monedas. Y ya tengo espada nueva, ¿no? Sí. ¿Espada larga? ¿Cómo qué es? Espada larga. Me he complicado para usarla con escudo, pero bueno. A ver. Y acá te voy a pedir buenos días.
God be with you.
Gracias. Hablemos de reparación, a ver. Esto y esto. Regatear. Ah, estaba apretando la C, que pelotudo.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
¿Con 14 te conformás?
Since it's you,
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Te ofrezco 15, gordo. Oferta final. ¡Ah, mirá!
Come now.
Dale, hijo de puta.
More and we have a deal.
Me mantengo.
what do you say to this?
Well now.
La concha de...
More and we'll shake on it.
Me va a hacer... ¡Qué hijo de
I
puta!
knew we'd come to an arrangement.
¡Qué hijo de puta! Ah, qué arreglo las pelotas. A ver... El sastre estaba por acá, ¿no? Sí. Vos... Que tiene una pinta
My respects to you.
impresionante de... No voy a decir nada.
Take care of that.
Tuki, tuki, tuki. Hijo de... Vos más te vale que me hagas un descuento, ¿no?
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye? Why not?
A vos te voy a matar. 39.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
$44. Upa. No, que no se caliente tanto. 46.
Since it's you.
That's not enough.
Chupame la punta del escroto. Mira, 48. Dale.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Vamos. Bien. Escriba, what? ¿Este es un escriba? No, es un sastre. Ah, el escriba estaba acá, ¿no? Bien. Ya que estoy voy a ir a ver a Sir Ratzig. Ya estoy recontra sucio seguramente, ¿no? Pues estoy corriendo en el barro. Boludo, no dura nada esto. Caminás 2 pasos en esta mierda de ciudad y ya está sucio, boludo. ¿No me puedo limpiar? No. Los chabones estos siguen vivos, mirá.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
Gracias.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Look out.
Pero la puta madre. Lookout, ¿qué? Correte, hace media hora que estás parada en la puta escalera. Bueno. Veo que esto es aburrido tu trabajo, ¿no?
Is someone there?
No. Para nada. ¿Es muy difícil este cofre? La concha de la lora.
Hey, who's there? Hey!
¿Es acá?
Can I do anything to help?
Pero... Amigo, ¿a dónde tengo que ir? Acá no es. Acá no es. Ah, será acá. Supongo, ¿no? Me parece que sí, sí es.
Your Graces,
Uy, cómo amo este actor de doblaje.
in all seriousness, that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit.
Escuchar a este chabón putear me da años de vida, boludo.
As eloquently as you, Hanush. But I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hard.
Uy, este pendejo que insoportable que era.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for land.
La indirecta.
The lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a soon burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows.
Amo cuando bardean el fraile, boludo.
Like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and the dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant. Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me...
Este chabón, boludo. Me encantan las cinemáticas con él.
Sir, yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will.
Andate a la mierda, Raxi.
Disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
¿Cómo quiero que aparezcas en el siguiente juego, gordo? Te quiero en el siguiente juego, boludo.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Esta es de las mejores cinemáticas del juego, boludo. ¡Epa! Nivel principal y nuevo. Ajá. A ver. A ver. Acepta. El nivel depende de los atributos. Ajá. A la hora de... ¿Cómo? Ok, espera. Jinete nocturno. La resistencia se regenera más rápidamente en la noche. Pero... no, gracias. No, ya sé cuál es este. Nah. ¿Cómo? Aumenta el tiempo que se aguanta sin dormir. Bien. Tu nivel de energía desciende una cuarta parte más despacio. ¿Y qué es lo malo? Porque acá la mayoría de las cosas tienen algo bueno y algo malo. Entonces, acá no estaría viendo lo malo. O yo soy muy estúpido. No sé. Pero no le estaría viendo lo malo. Y este, renegado en libertad. Se reducen el 20% de las penalizaciones sobre los atributos de los agentes de prisión. No sé, insomnio no me parece mal. Aumenta el tiempo que se aguanta sin dormir. Bien. Tu nivel de energía desciende una cuarta... Claro, dice despacio, o sea, más lento baja la energía, no sé. A lo mejor el juego me está cagando, pero... Y... Ah, tenía el de fuerza, pero el de fuerza es el que todavía no me sirve. Bien. Bien. ¿Qué tengo que hacer ahora? No mapa. Ah, me tiene que ir a entrenar el otro chabón. Ok. Sí. Voy a hacer un viaje rápido. Voy a tardar menos que yendo caminando y corriendo. Y me voy a ensuciar menos probablemente. Bien. Bien, y ahora tengo esta parte descubierta. El perrito! Me voy a terminar ensuciando como un pajero.
Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
Bueno, ya que no hay nada acá. A ver. Epa, escudo del iPod. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no tengo nada robado. No estoy arrestado.
No one gets away with beating people up around here. Not on my watch. And I haven't even gotten started on all the other wrongdoings you're responsible for. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
No, 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 no. En realidad sí tengo suficiente dinero.
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
You've purged yourself before the law, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that. And hand me over those stolen goods.
No tengo nada robado. Esto es lo mejor de todo. Así que ahora me lo voy a... ¿Y a dónde fue este? Bien, lo bueno es que ahora que no hay nadie que me vaya a robar, ¿no? ¿Y esto? Ah, del chabón que estaba... Sí, que por cierto, ahora ya no... Ahora puedo robar lo que quiera porque no hay nadie, ¿no? Viene el chabón y la puta que lo parió. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Es un pedazo de pan? ¿O de carne? ¿Qué carajo es? Yo a vos te voy a matar, negro. Si no mal te lo digo. Ya te aviso que vos te vas a ir... ¡Flaco! ¡No hice nada! Ah, ahí viene Bernard. Perdí 150 monedas de los pelotudos, boludo. Para hoy, Bernard. Para hoy, boludo, dale. Come un rabanito. Rabanito.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
My father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something more advanced then. Take care now.
Sí. No, flaco, saca la espada, boludo. ¡La espada, imbécil!
Come at me and don't hold back. Good strike.
Ah, flaco, no puede ser que cada vez que lo ataco. ¡La puta madre, boludo! ¡Ah, la concha de tu madre!
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Good. Nice. Very good. Nice. Well done.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
All right. Well done. All right. Nice.
Bien. Che, no hace falta que nos pongan en cámara lenta, No.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking.
Dale.
I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Not bad.
Che, ¿y si lo sacás de cámara lenta?
Well done.
Dale, por favor.
Well done.
¡Flaco! ¡No me dejó!
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go!
Vamos.
Captain Bernard.
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want it. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
Sí, el esquivar.
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. If the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside.
Dale.
Throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Flaco.
Wrong.
Ow.
Pero.
No. Well done. No. Very good.
Bien.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never
Dale.
take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Well done.
What's going on there?
Ah, that's it. Good.
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
No! Wrong, damn it! Not like that! No, again! Nice! Wrong! Wrong!
Dale, ponete para bloquear, pelotudo.
No! Well done! Not like that! Well done! Not bad!
Ah, dale, boludo, justo te pusiste así.
Again. All right.
Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get
Yes.
cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
Ok.
Don't leave yet. The Radzik also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Ok, espera primero. Se supone que me acaban de dar punto de fuerza. Ahí está. Mula. Esto. Puedes cargar 7 kilos más. Esto me resirve, boludo. Da un 40% más. Esto también me recontra sirve para el combate. Listo, ya está, ¿ves? Esto me recontra sirve. Bien, se supone que hay que ir al campo de tiro, ¿no?
Can I ask?
No.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Listo, no. Porque hay un truco, pero que te lo enseña más adelante y gratis. Pero más adelante me parece que es. ¿Qué carajo? Ahora, epa, tenemos la misma espada, ¿no? ¿Sí? Epa, mira, no había visto esto. ¿Qué pasa, Chucho? Partida guardada.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there. We can start.
Listo.
And another thing. Put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks and get in position. Now concentrate.
A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow
Ahí hay una
aiming at the
gallina.
target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly
Yo
so
soy un
fast.
cra de largo, loco. Dale,
Don't
déjame
forget the
tirar.
arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Blanco. Blanco.
That's it then. I don't like to say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run
¿Por
away.
qué no me chupó la pija, pendejo?
Peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
The braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Oye!
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Te voy a romper el orto, pendejo. Bien, a ver. Apa. Un poquito más arriba. Un poquitito más abajo. Ay, justo. Mira. Encontré el punto perfecto. Ah, un poco más arriba. Bien. Suscripción. No tengo más flechas. Ah, sí tengo. Rompida de orto total. Ah, no, no sigue. Ok. Eso es porque tengo flechas yo ya de antes. No, desenfundada espada, boludo. ¿Qué carajo? Qué rompida de ojete, boludo.
I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent.
Henry está con pocas pulgas, boludo. Lo quiere cagar a palo. Pero tengo una espada buenísima ahora, así que... Ah, no, soy un pelotudo cósmico. Ahí está.
Fucking hell.
Pendejo, boludo, le estoy rompiendo el orto. No me dio ni una todavía. Dale, pega. Pega, putita, pega, dale. Qué buena habilidad esa, boludo. Dale. ¡Apa! Ahí me dio una. Tuviste suerte porque no me dejó, no me dio ni la opción de cubrirme, no sé por qué. Ah, ¿tenemos la misma espada? Y porque todavía no me conozco los contraataques, porque si no, ya te habría hecho mierda. Apá. Apá.
You going to cry now?
Si apenas me pegaste 2 golpes, yo ya te pegué como 7. La jeta. Upa, no, no. Ah, pero yo soy una verga para los combos, boludo. Boludo, no me deja cubrir, no me deja ni cubrirme, no sé por qué. Pero, boludo, entre que estoy lejos. No me deja cubrirme.
This won't take long.
Si me cubrí, boludo, dale. Pelea de inválido, boludo, dale. ¿Cuánto va a durar esto? Dale. A casa, pete.
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Nice.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
I hope he has.
Watch it, boy. A few of my men have won fights against him before and never had a problem. But you could be the first. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Espera, ¿te puedo preguntar por entrenamiento?
Can I ask?
No. Dale, boludo, te quiero... ¡Ah, la puta madre!
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Quiero saber por entrenamiento, boludo. Se va a ir, ¿no? Se va a ir, seguro. No, y tampoco me aparece el logo de pedirle entrenar. La puta madre. Ya va 1 hora y 17 minutos, así que voy a llegar hasta la casa de Conci no sé qué y me parece que ahí lo voy a dejar. Le rompí el culo. ¿Cuánto daño hace el arco que me dio? 54. Está bien. Vale un pastizal, boludo. What? Es la primera vez que entro acá. What? Está cercano. Pagar ni en pedo. Gracias, soy protestante. Yo no creo en que tenga que pagar para conseguir el perdón. Gracias, pero no. Soy un adelantado a la época. Voy a limpiar un poco la sangre de la pelea de recién. Y una armadura. Algún día la voy a sacar de tu cara de regresivo era. Ah, creo que era ahí donde tenía que ir, ¿no? Sí. Lo veo en... ¡Epa! ¿Qué haces vos acá?
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
Te voy a cagar a palo por pelotudo, dale.
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Te voy a matar.
Do you really want to make me angry? You really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Bueno. A ver. Vos.
God be with you.
Sí.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble.
Sí, ya sé.
Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop
Okay.
by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
Vamos. Ya que estamos.
Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
Bien.
Good luck to you.
¿Qué hora es? Bien, todavía estoy con tiempo. ¿Dónde está? No, este no es. ¿Sos vos? No. ¿Sos vos? No. Che, flaco. Estoy en la zona de misión, no hay nadie. ¿Hay alguien? No voy a pagar. No, bien. Che. Acá me está cagando. ¿Qué hora es? Entre las 11 y las... Me están cagando acá, boludo. No, no. Flaco, váyanse a cagar. Bueno, lo dejo para el siguiente capítulo. O no, a ver qué haga. Ay, no puedo forzar la cerradura. Ah, qué lindo, boludo, qué lindo. Upa. ¿Sos vos? Sos vos.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance.
Bien, el ruiseñor piensa como yo. Harry es un pelotudo.
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you? Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the town.
Vamos, loco, uno que tiene buena onda, la puta madre.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
Ajá. ¿Con Block Mashus camina? Ah, sí, con Block Mashus camina. Sí. Loco, no quiero caminar, puta madre, tengo sueño, sola.
It serves
1
not
de la
only as the
mañana.
house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters.
Ajá.
The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe.
Mm-hmm.
And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives
No, no lo conozco, la verdad. No, nunca lo vi ese chabón.
This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Ah, acá iba a haber quilombo, ¿no?
Look here, girl. Just run along and I'll make...
What the hell is going on here now?
If you
Go
won't
and check it out,
church,
Henry.
Go back to your people.
Dale, a ver.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep.
Y perdón, loca, pero está en su derecho. ¿Qué quiere que te diga?
There's plenty of folk to beg from.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Yeah. Bueno, bien. ¿Por qué tenemos que
Your
caminar
old
por acá?
neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Zahanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him.
Sí, la 11-14, boludo, esto. ¡Oh, la puta madre! La 11-14 de esto, boludo. Es la Villa 31. La parsimonia con la que caminan el chabón y el perro. Ok, ahora tenemos que hacer el mismo camino, pero para allá. Ay, Dios.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Se supone que está en esta, ¿no? Porque ya estuvimos en la otra. Ah, está acá.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Ah, ok.
That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry. Even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
No, me va a romper el orto.
Why not?
Sí, es el 101, yo sé jugar.
Why, oh, why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
400. Sí. No, paso, chabón. 500. $300. Ah, no. Mira. 600. 700. Paso, boludo. 1200. Ey, había un... Bueno, ya fue. Bien, así pierde mejor, así que... Vas a tirar y te va a salir papa, boludo. No tires. Ah, mira, te salió uno. Yo no me la jugaría. Ahí está.
Now you.
Verga, boludo. Sí, qué sé yo. 1500, me faltan 500 para ganar. ¡Qué hijo de! Ya 1000. Igual sigo arriba por 500. Yo no me la jugaría. Bien. No, bien, no, en realidad tengo que ganar yo, pero... Bien, 300, 400. Consiguen más, gano. Uy, me va a caber. Llega a sacar 3 unos y yo me suicido.
This'll be the one.
¿En serio te la vas a jugar? Y sí, boludo, era obvio. Yo con un 1 estoy más que bien. ¡Ay, no te la... ¡Ah!
Why, oh, why didn't I...
¿Mira? Ah, tuvimos un lindo rato en la taberna, ¿eh?
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Bien. ¿Por qué se va corriendo, boludo?
Hey!
¿What? El soldado cantor. ¿Qué te iba a decir? Ya cerramos con los bares y terminé el episodio. Che, lo está prohibido caminar sin antorcha, veo que se lo pasan bien por el forro del culo esto. Ya vi 7 personas sin antorcha. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Bien. 18, 19, 20. Bueno. Ahora 19 de vuelta. ¿Dónde estaba la campana de mierda esa? Acá está. Che, pero decía 3 veces. Bueno. La otra taberna estaba acá, ¿no? No. What? Ah, ya me
The
acuerdo.
canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to
pigs and pullets. God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he? He's hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Tiene un pedo terrible, boludo. Te voy a cagar a palo, boludo. Bueno. Ah, acá no se puede bloquear. Ok. Toma.
Face him down. Give that bastard something to remember you by.
Bueno. Si le pego una trompada, boludo. Dale.
I'll wring your neck, you cur.
¡Epa! Che, pasó uno caminando ahí re tranca. Le chupaba todo un huevo.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport?
Cómo me gusta este personaje,
You can
boludo.
take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
¿Qué tengo que hacer ahora? Ay, sí, ¿para qué voy a recoger ese objeto si la plata la tengo? Sí, no voy a... ¿Verdad? Ahí está. Pero quiero el viaje rápido, amigo. No, flaco. Ahí está. Voy a dormir, voy a guardar y voy a dar por terminado el episodio. Che, ¿qué haces tejiendo a las 10 de la noche y no se ve un carajo? Cuando me despierto. Vamos a dormir y guardar. Y a las 6 AM. Listo. Despierto. Oh, hoy había torneo. Listo. Sí, con eso cuando haya avanzado un poco más en la historia. Voy a salir. Y hasta aquí el episodio, gente. ¡Hasta la próxima!